The solidarity of the group is emphasized, especially in the elite C organization, Sea Org for short. Created by Hobbit, it is the heartbeat of Scientology, his private army. They want world domination, and that needs an army, and into this one come only the best. Immortality, power, consensus, and invincibility. Rattling sabers, and then the fall. Unexpected and final. You live with the conviction that you already have everything under control, and when that does not happen, you realize that you do not have everything under control, and somehow the whole idea that you were part of an elite group plunges headlong into the ground. You begin the RPF with a black armband. Then, if your ethics go well, you get a white armband. The difference is, with a black armband and as a married person in the Sea Org, you may not see your husband. You may not speak to him if he does not speak with you. With the white armband, you may spend 3 hours per week together with your second dynamic. That means your family, your husband, and possibly children. You may still not speak with your husband unless he speaks to you. Then you get more. That means that you can earn a gold armband. With a gold armband, you may spend 1 night a week with your family.
Und mit einem goldenen Armband darfst du eine Nacht pro Woche bei deiner Familie übernachten.
You can picture the structure of the RPF as Susanne drew it up in the camp and learned by heart. Chief of the group, but a co-prisoner at the same time as the bosun. Under him is the Esto, responsible for the assignment of work, and the MAA, who is responsible for keeping the rules of the camp. Under that is the tech, responsible for the material and the equipment. Qual supervises the performance of the work. The rank and file form the individual sections A, B, and C. Work groups have up to 10 people. These are assigned to the actual renovation work, as is the case here in Clearwater. The control of each other is omnipresent and perfect. None can escape it.
Man beobachtet alle andere und weiß, dass alle andere auch dich und alle andere
You keep all the others under observation and know that all the others are watching you and each other. That is normal. Anybody can get out of line. Those are the people who least want to know themselves. That means that other people bring it to your attention with a knowledge report that you have made a mistake. That means you have to look up that mistake, face on, and handle it somehow, in some way. And then show the group that you have made up for it.
Und dann zeigen, die Gruppe zeigen, dass du wieder gut drauf bist. Ne?
Those are the knowledge reports with which one shows his true loyalty. Everybody watches everybody else, everybody betrays everybody else, and puts this down on paper. Here Susanne turns in another work group to their superiors. The smallest necessity in the RPF camp must be asked for in writing. Susanne requested, I have only 1 work suit and no cap. Without a complete uniform, I am breaking the regulations, and I have to wash my clothes urgently. Request denied. Instructions? Wash your work cloth at night and hang them in the boiler room so that they will be dry in the morning. The European headquarters of Scientology in Copenhagen. Thousands of adherents stream year after year into this building in order to get closer to immortality by taking courses. We wanted to check out Susanne's statements. Together with her, we met there with the press spokeswoman of Scientology in Europe. She said she was ready to give information about the rehabilitation camp system. For her, it was a unique chance to ethically get back into shape.
Well, there is a program that is allowed for a person who made some serious blunder in the church. It's a person that is offered the possibility, what it is, contrary to what she's saying, I'm sure, is when a person makes a serious mistake, she's given, normally in any other area, she would be kicked out or fired from a group for the mistake they made. We offer the possibility to the person to do the rehabilitation project course, where the person learns how to learns what he did exactly that was wrong. He is given some technology where he can avoid making the same mistake again, and he works 5 hours a day. He studies 5 hours a day, and then he works in doing different projects. No, I don't hate these people. I don't hate these people.
What are your feelings?
My feeling doesn't matter on this thing. As I said earlier, they yap, and that's all. It's like just annoying, and it's just annoying because they do not say the truth of what Scientology is. They are upset about whatever. Okay, when you're upset, you might say things that are a bit overboard, but it does not matter really to us because we will be continuing to be there, and no matter what they say and what they yap, there are thousands of people coming in and wanting to know what Scientology is, and life goes on. It carries on.
Their lives go on. Not only tomorrow and the next day, but for billions of years. The Sea Org members sign a work contract accordingly. Therefore, I contract myself to the Sea Organization for the next billion years. And that's for $130 a month, as former members tell us. An elite organization for eternity. The only question is, whose?
I'm a Sea Org member, and I have my uniform.
You're proud to be a Sea Org member?
Definitely.
And why?
Because the purpose of it, what I do, what I accomplish, the good I do the whole week is very worthwhile, is very rewarding.
They are surely unbeatable when it comes to one thing in particular. Delusions of grandeur and fondness for theatrical drama and fine-tuned propaganda. In the center of the power rush is the current leader, David Miscavige. Since 1986, he has been the successor of L. Ron Hubbard.
There will be no more nothing, because on October the 1st, 1993, at 8:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the IRS issued letters recognizing Scientology, and every one of its organizations has fully tax-exempt. The war is over!
He's actually quite a short person himself, and he's very paranoid because, I believe, of what he does, that he feels that someone's going to hurt him, so he has to hurt them first.
Welcome to church.
100 miles east of Los Angeles, 2 hours drive away. Below us is Gilman Hot Springs, the secret world headquarters of Scientology. This is where David Miscavige pulls the strings of his power. The site resembles a vacation resort, grand houses, the golf course right next to them, everything including the California sun. There is room for over 1,000 people here, his private army. Only a few Scientologists know of this spot and its meaning. One of them, Jesse Prince, the former representative of David Miscavige, tells us what the picturesque setting conceals.
That means the location there is the real world headquarters of Scientology.
Yes.
And David Miscavige is living there also?
Yes.
How would you describe his living condition?
Very elaborate, very lavish that I've seen, you know, and you see that some of the buildings that they have are actually quite nice. They look quite nice. Some of the properties are quite nice. Very luxurious, as a matter of fact, is a good word. Reason being is they have zero cost for labor. It's simply material costs because they have their slave camp, they have the slave laborers that work night and day, and then even when the slave laborers can't keep up with it, there's a day, Saturday, where every person at Gilman Hot Springs, no matter what position you're in, goes and does the labor just like the slaves does all day doing renovation. So in that wise, you know, if you have no labor costs and just materials, you can accomplish quite a bit.
Pure luxury made possible by the RPF. Zero labor costs and $300,000 in donations for a private music studio, wardroom and fitness center, all for the comfort of David Miscavige.
You know, if he decides that something needs to look a certain way, well, then that's how it looks. If he decides that things need to be done in a certain way, then that's how they are done. It is by his will.